Now, Tanzania's President Samia Suluhu Hassan is expected to arrive in the country Tuesday for a two-day state visit. The Tanzanian president will be received by President Uhuru Kenyatta at State House, where they are expected to hold talks ranging from bilateral to regional integration. Samia will also address the Kenyan Parliament before addressing a business summit of Kenyan and Tanzanian investors. Mwangi Maina begins our broadcast tonight.
Tanzanian President Samia Suluhu Hassan is set to address a joint sitting of Parliament on Wednesday. This is according to National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi. President Samia will be in the country for a two-day tour starting Tuesday. The relationship between Kenya and Tanzania has been a bittersweet since late Tanzanian President John Pombe Magufuli took over the reins of power. It has been a smile behind the fence, bridled with accusations and counter-accusations between the two member states of the East African community. The diplomatic tiff between the two countries was ostensibly exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic containment between the two countries. On one hand, Kenya was putting up a spirited fight against the pandemic, whereas Tanzania ruled out the existence of the disease. Kenya banned entry of travelers who had passed through Tanzania to her territory, only for Tanzania to retaliate and ban Kenya Airways from conducting flights into their country. Truck drivers would face a brunt of frosty relationship between Kenya and Tanzania. Tanzania refused Kenyan drivers entry into Tanzania, and it took the efforts of President Uhuru Kenyatta to solve the impasse at the Kenya-Tanzania border in Namanga. Trade disputes between the two countries saw President Uhuru Kenyatta visit Tanzania to try and mend the tattered relations before they deteriorated again. In 2017, Tanzanian authorities set ablaze 6,400 live chicks and auctioned 1,325 cows confiscated from Maasai pastoralists who had crossed over to Tanzania. The then President John Pombe Magufuli had vowed that Tanzania was not a grazing field for cattle from Kenya. In 2018, the relations further worsened when Tanzanian authorities set to fire 5,000 live-day-old chicks from Kenya. Top on her agenda, President Samia Suluhu Hassan is ostensibly mending regional integration with the East African neighbors following a murky and strained relations under President Magufuli. Samia has visited Uganda in her first official state visit outside Tanzania, slightly a month after she was sworn in. Mwangi Maina, TV 47, Nairobi.